Hello everyone. What is light? Light? Why can't we see anything in a dark room? Why do you see a reflection in the mirror? How are rainbows formed? These are the questions that scientists have been researching for many years. How does light travel? It travels as a wave from its source to our eyes. A source of light is something that creates light. The most important source of light for our Earth is the sun. All the stars are also sources of light. The sun, stars, and fireflies naturally create light. So they are natural sources of light. A bulb, candle, or torch are not natural sources. They are artificial sources, not natural. Life on this earth is possible because of sun's heat and light. It is very important to learn about light and its energy. Sometimes, light is also described as a stream of tiny particles. Known as photons that travel very fast. In fact, nothing is faster than light. When light leaves its source, it travels in a straight line. Straight line. It doesn't stop till it's blocked by an object. That's why if you shine a torch in the dark, you can see a clear path. Or when sunlight enters a room through a gap in the door, we can see a clear path through the dust particles. Some objects do not block the path of light. It is possible for light to pass through them. They are called transparent objects. Transparent objects. For example, the glass used in a window or a very thin paper, light can pass through them. But wood, metals, or clothes are not transparent. They are called opaque objects. Opaque objects. How do we see an object? Light from that object must enter our eyes for us to be able to see that object. We can see the stars, candles, and light bulbs because they are giving off light. But what about thousands of other objects that we see every day? We see these objects because they reflect light from the light source, and this reflected light reaches our eyes. So we are able to see them as that light enters our eyes. If a room is dark, we cannot see anything as there is no light source, and the objects do not reflect any light, and our eyes do not receive any light. Moons and other planets do not emit light naturally. But how is it still possible to see them in the sky? We are able to see them as the sun's rays are reflected off of them. If the surface of any object is smooth and shiny, like the mirror or the surface of water or a polished metal, the light reflects and reaches our eyes. This is how we can see our image. This is known as reflection. When you look at your reflection in the mirror, you'll notice that your size, height, and distance from the mirror is the same in the reflection. But the right and left sides are reversed. If you raise your left arm, your reflection will raise the right arm. We all have seen shadows. Usually, shadows are shorter in the afternoon. And longer later in the afternoon and in the evening. How is this shadow formed? It's formed when the light from a light source is blocked by an opaque object. As the body is opaque, we don't let light pass through us. So we block light, creating a shadow. It is possible to create a shadow by using a torch, a candle, or any source of light. The size of the shadow depends on the light source and the object. Young or old, everyone loves to see a rainbow. A rainbow can be seen during light rain or on a CD or a soap bubble, or by passing light through a glass prism. By studying the rainbow, Sir Isaac Newton has proved that the sunlight is made up of 7 different colors. These are the same colors of the rainbow. If we paint the colors of the rainbow on a disc, and rotate the disc very fast, these colors will merge and we will be able to see only white color. If we pass laser or LED light through a prism, we will not see a rainbow, because the laser or LED light is not like sunlight. It isn't made up of 7 colors. The light which we can see is called visible light. But there are other kinds of waves that we cannot see. These waves are also very useful in our lives. Some of these are radio waves, ultraviolet light, microwaves, X-rays, and gamma rays. It is not possible to see all these waves. All these waves together form the electromagnetic spectrum. Electromagnetic spectrum. Now, you all understand what is light and what it is made of. I hope that you found it interesting. We'll cover more topics like these. Please come back and watch them. Great! Thank you.